Hello, welcome back to 52 Tips to Land Your Next Job. I want you to picture yourself in an interview, and the interview's winding down, and you've done great. You've used the STARS process to answer every question, you've clarified questions, you've made it a conversation, and you're feeling like things are going well. But it's important that you close the interview effectively. Now, most interviewers are going to ask if you have any questions for them. And regardless of how many questions you might have asked earlier in the interview, you need to have one or two really good, deep questions for that interviewer. Because you don't want to come across and ask questions that are easy for you to find out the answer to or that are pretty obvious. You want to demonstrate that you're thoughtful, that you have a long-term strategic thinking process that you can show through your questions. So you might ask something about the direction of the market, about the long-term business plans. You might ask things about developmental opportunities that are down the road. But whatever it is, you want to make sure that they are meaningful, deep questions. The other thing is when you ask a question, and this is something that always interested me or surprised me when I would conduct interviews, I would ask if they had any questions. The interviewee would ask me a question, I'd answer it. Then they'd follow with another question, and I'd answer it, and another question. And there was never any acknowledgement of my answer, never any signs that they actually heard what I had to say. So even when you're asking questions, make sure it's a conversation. Respond to their response. Let them know you heard them. Reinforce how whatever their answer was is something that you could bring to the table. Now, the other thing you want to ask at the end is there anything that would hold you back from moving me on to the next stage of the process or actually offering me the job? Now, oftentimes they're going to say, no, everything went great, and that's okay, but you want to give the opportunity for them to raise any other objections that you could handle right then and there. Because as much as you could answer in front of them, that takes away how much they have to guess or come up with their own answers about you, which may not be the answers that you want them to have. And then finally, you need to close for the job. This is especially true among salespeople. When I was interviewing for sales roles, I can't tell you how many people I would interview, and they were great interviews, and they would tell me what great salespeople they were, what great closers they were, and they never would close for the job. And so I couldn't offer them the job. How can you give a sales job to a person who doesn't close for the business? But this is true also in non-sales roles. At the end of your interviews, you need to let that interviewer know that you're enthused about the job, that you're more excited than ever, and you look forward to the opportunity of hopefully, possibly working with them and their team and contributing to their success. Because again, every hiring manager wants to know that the people on their team want to be there, that they're excited about being there, and they're going to give their best if and when they get that role. So I hope these tips were helpful for you. I look forward to coming back to you soon with another tip, but in the meantime, if I could help you with your personal job search situation, please reach out to me at ken@surecoaching.com. Thank you very much. Be well and take care.